Hello, everybody on this live stream for Vestinda. Let's take a look on the markets and see where we're going on this occasion. And for today, it's actually Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, and let's see what this day brings to us. First of all, I want to say that today was a CPI day, so we get the new numbers on CPI. That's I think about 2.5% was the number. We get it in early in the day by the Central Europe time. So right now we are trading really crazy today, to say at least. On my chart, you probably see the left side is the higher time frame, 4-hour time frame to be precise, and 15-minute time frame on the right. And so today opening price was at almost at 500. So that's that's the normal price that we traded for almost 2 weeks so far. And today was broken in all of the places. So you can see over here we got tremendous price action, first to the upside and then hard to the downside. I think it was about 2% move, almost 2%, 1.6, 1. So if I'm taking with all these highs, that's going to be like almost 2%, 1.7% move. That's a lot for daily, for intraday move on S&P. That's really a lot. We kind of see similar volatility over these periods in the beginning of the August, where we had this big flush to the downside. But right now, we are in a little bit different market situation, and it's tremendously hard to trade these markets simply because we have so many factors influencing the price, and it's going to be this way for next couple of months, I guess. Just simply because all of these tensions around Middle East, Ukraine, and right now, and in this. In the US as well with the elections. So according to that, we can expect many different price actions over the price in all over the places like S&P, Bitcoin, and things like this. So we kind of, right now we are in this range from 5,500 on S&P down to 5,400. And today we actually move it. That's a lot. And we are like right now, we just recovered from this move to the downside, which is quite interesting because I see a lot of, I saw a lot of selling pressure all over the markets during this day. And right now we just simply buying back all of these numbers, especially for S&P. If we're talking about Bitcoin, it's a little bit different. However, we are at 57,500. So we started the US Open as well on this area at 57-ish. We failed to break it and then go to the downside. So right now we just broke through this area. Haven't seen this. So it's happened like in just I think 15 minutes. So basically it's happened in 45 minutes ago, before the live stream. So the price just broke through 57,100, which is quite an interesting move. And so what we see on the chart right here is that we kind of breaking through some local resistance lines, and we respecting this zone at 56,000 and 55,500 as a potential support zone. Yes, we had this breakdown before in the beginning of the September. We get this breakdown to 53, And from these levels, we just kind of bounce into the upside with interesting the interesting observation that I found is that we get this bullish divergence over here on 4-hour time frame, and it seems like it's working, and it seems like it's a good opportunity to take a trade. However, the right now the price in the middle of the range. So if we take a look on the Fibonacci right here, so we almost at 55 or at 58, right? So 58,500 is going to be a middle of the range. So we are really close to this middle of the range. I hope you can see this clearly. So yeah. By the way, guys, thank you for joining today. Really appreciate that you guys listening to this. If you have some questions, pop them in the chat, or you can turn your microphone and just speak freely. Uh, if you have some questions over the markets, maybe strategies, we can talk to this and discuss together some things. And if you see the markets, like for example, you have opinion on the market, how it's going to go, or what prices we should expect in the, I don't know, midterm, long term, short term, whatever. And you just let me know, and let's discuss this together, because this is going to be interesting for everybody who watching this stream and watching this stream in record as well. So, and if you're watching this one in record on YouTube, you just need to drop the comment below if you have some questions. We're gonna read them all, and let's make discussion together if you enjoy this one. So back to charts and back to this one. I just want a little 1 second. I just want to change settings a little bit over here for my side, because I don't see the chat. All right, should be fine. So we talking about Bitcoin, and we see that we kind of breaking out through 57s, and right now prices just shooting to the upside, and we kind of have a few levels to reach today. I think that reachable level is 57,700 and 58 also possible to reach. That's the levels which I would like to see. However, this price action, this price rebound, I don't have too much confidence in this, because when I look on the S&P 500, I see, okay, we kind of didn't break through the all-time highs. We corrected from almost like 99% correction, right? So this market is recovered from the drop almost like 99%, just a smidge of the price action we didn't reach, and just like 30 handle. So what is happening right now on the S&P actually is a potential rebound from that correction to the upside. And that rebound, if it's going to be stopped at this level at 5,400, which we saw today, and which we saw, I think it's it's 6 September 6th. So if this level gonna hold any more selling pressure, that's going to be amazing signal for stock market to pull to the upside once more, and even with a really strong force. That's my projection. I personally think that is going to happen, because this is basically bull market. The only thing is what is right now influencing this kind of price action is elections, Middle East tensions, and all the stuff that is going around the world, and all this macroeconomic and all these kind of trends. So yeah, this level of all 618 of Fibonacci, it's a strong level, and if the price bouncing off from this level, it's going to have like a springboard effect where the price is retracing to this level, and in this level, in case of bullish trend, the buyers having have stepped in once more. They step in with more force, and those sellers which trying to sell the market, trying to short the market, they running out of money, they running out of they get liquidated and things like this, and so the market is pushing to the upside really hard. So what I'm saying is that if we're going to see this kind of price action to the upside during next couple of months, that's going to impact on the Bitcoin trading as well, because right now, and we see this is like already a normal, that right now we see that these funds, these traders from US who trade this who trade the S&P and stocks and things like this, they started to trade Bitcoin, and they traded through futures, they traded through ETFs as well. So that's going to impact the price as well. And if the stock market will go to the upside in the end of this year, that like almost certainly that's gonna impact the cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin going to rise with them. However, um, this kind of price action that we had in basically in this year since March, um, that's not something that I would like to call super bullish price action. However, it could be a reaccumulation or something like this, which we're still yet to discover. It's really too early to say that we are in a strong bull trend, or we are reversing to the downtrend. That's really too early to say. So what I was saying about this one is that because of how this how all of this price action shaped, it looks like we could have some potential sideways uh, in the 58, 57 region. There is a possibility for that. I would not be surprised if we're going to see this. And then we could potentially go to the upside once more. So that's basically a short-term projection from here, right? But let's see if we're going to see less volatile price action, if we're going to see just simply move to the upside without any corrections, without any dips. That's going to be suspicious to me. And after that, I would like to look on the higher time frame, like 4-hour time frame and things like this. If we're going to have a retracement only from 59, that's going to be a questionable, because 59 900, right, like this level, we can see that we tried to break this level many times, and right now if we're gonna reach 59, that's gonna at least try to break through previous highs. So previous highs at 58 175, and so if we're gonna break through it, that's gonna settle a new higher high of September, basically. And if we're gonna reach the 59 900, so that's what I'm looking for. And if we're gonna get this, if we're gonna get to this price, then we will see. Because there is an opportunity that is potential impulse to the upside, and from impulse we could have small downside action, and then recovery and move to the upside once again. So that's how it potentially could go. But what I see right now is that this area, you can see on this chart as well. So this area is a strong resistance area, which I'm not sure if it's going to be cleared really fast. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards this sideways around 58 and 57,000. I hope this makes sense for you. And yeah, if you kind of disagree, or I don't know, maybe you have different idea, let me know that one, so we can discuss. So S&P over here, we reached we basically reached 5,500. That's an amazing news, actually. Let's hope that is not going to be end of this day, because we still got a few hours to go on the S&P and on the US trading day. I think, let's see, right now it's only 1 p.m. in New York, so it's going to be about um, 3 to 4 hours before the closing bell. So that's where the price is probably going to see some volatility, because, well, we once again we reached this level, and it's quite a strong level. Let's take a look on 4-hour time frame. For example, you can see this kind of consolidation over here. And when we try to break down below this level, that is also important one, because we see a lot of struggle that is happening near this level before any steps to crush it in any direction. So what we have right now is this attempt to break out from it. Let's hope it's gonna make it. Otherwise, it's not good for long term. But we're gonna trade what we see. So I'm leaning towards that is gonna be break. However, the market in such situation where it doesn't have any corrections, it kind of having kind of having really small corrections. Let's say on oh my let's say on 3 minute. Man, I need to fix this on 3 minute time frame. So you can see over 3 minute time frame, we got these so many corrections to the downside, but most of them are really small, really small dips. So it seems like market is pushing to the upside, kicking off those people who shorted, and those who like missed the long from the bottom. They trying to catch the move. However, they put in really small um, positions, and that's why we get such. Um, well, it's not really choppy, but it's like it's really nervous move to the upside. So this is what we get. And right now on the 3 minute time frame, we can see over here that we having some some kind of rejection from 5,500 once again. So to me, it's just basically I'm looking at this rejection as a potential deep for the market on today, maybe today closing, before we can actually make the breakout from here. So this is what I'm actually looking for. But it can change. It can change rapidly. So there is a ways that we could break through it and just close above it. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be a really bullish sign. At least I think so. And yeah. And Bitcoin, meanwhile, reached 57,700, reached this level of resistance right here. So we kind of missed most of the move because our live stream is starting in 17 UTC, but the move started in about 2, maybe 1 hour PM UTC. So let me switch over to another chart that I have over here. And let's take a look on Ethereum, for example. We discussed this one in a previous live stream, and we kind of, thankfully, we got this pullback from 2100 on the Friday. And right now we are trying to move to the upside, and the action right here is some kind of compressed in this tight rising channel, and it seems like we are above this resistance over here. So you can see this resistance is lying down between all of these peaks. And so what we got over here is that we kind of tested this breakout. We kind of fake it out to the downside, created new higher low. And so because of that, because we having higher lows, on all of these instances, that is kind of good signal, and we kind of have higher highs, right? So we kind of have higher highs all over the place. So that's kind of interesting situation where we potentially could go to the almost 2500, but it seems like the resistance over here at 2450, 455, 56, that's the key target for this price action on Ethereum. So almost to 2500 is the target for Ethereum, at least how I see it, because I know some people don't agree with that. Some people say, okay, it could be higher, but I know people who would say that it's not going to be higher, or it's going to be just lower. So in any way, how the market will go, we just need to adapt on the situation and see. The level of 2400 is a really key level on this occasion, because if we're going to break through it, that's going to be a game changing moment. If we're going to break it, there is a path to 450. It's going to be cleared, or even higher. However, make sure to follow on this resistance line. At least for me, I'm following on that line really closely, and this line represents really strong resistance. And if you don't know how to follow up on this resistance, there is a opportunity to add alert on trend line. So, for example, you add an alert on your trend line like this. So, condition price is crossing. Like, for example, for me, I would like to see if the price is crossing through this line, let's say to the upside, right? To the upside, this is going across to up. If I want to see if the market is falling below the line, I'm going to use crossing down. So I'm going to use crossing up the trend line, and I'm going to use trigger once per bar close. What this means is that means whenever the bar close on 4-hour time frame is actually crossing this line, I gonna get an alert on TradingView that's gonna send me. I can set up this like this. So notify in application on the phone. I can set it as notification on desktop, and as well as email, and I can change the sound of it and things like this. So that's easy. That's how you can easy track some lines on the chart and see where we are broke through it, or or failing to broke it. And you also need to put expiration date, because if you're not putting expiration date, it's going to be the alert only for today. So it's better to set some expiration date somewhere in the future, because depends on your expectations of the market, and depends on your expectations of these uh, price fluctuations. So yeah, that's basically it for Ethereum. Um, so I'm waiting on 2400, and if we go above 2400, we go to maybe higher, a little bit higher, to 455. And if you go breakthrough to 455, that's going to be amazing opportunity to go long for bigger period, to see 2500s and see to almost to 800s as well. So yeah, let's keep positive and try to see these opportunities. Next on this one, let's take a few moments on the oil right now. So the oil right now is, I would say, most likely the biggest mover of the markets in terms of the expectations. So we kind of see that the market is dipped down to 65. So we reached 65 on Tuesday. So that's kind of interesting. And this is a strong area of support. You can see over here in 2023 we hit this area, and in past as well in 2021. So this level is major level from really long time. And so what is happening right now, we kind of getting this bounce back from 65, and I would expect that the price of oil is probably gonna increase a little bit on this moment. It's probably gonna reach 70 once again. I don't know if it's gonna reverse or not, but it looks like it's got decent buyers step in here, and they probably gonna push the prices a little bit higher to 70. And I think tomorrow is gonna be an update on the um, U.S. Stock. Let me check this one. I'm gonna try to see. Mm, no, not confirmed this one. So I had this somewhere, heard somewhere that it's gonna be some report about the stocks of the crude, but yeah, not confirm it right now. I couldn't find it. So anyway, 70 is potential target over here. I'm gonna highlight this area with this mark, the 70. So we got this 70 area as a possible area um, of supply on this occasion. Where we're gonna land, we're gonna go to the downside, or we're gonna break through it. That's a question. But right now, it looks like we're kind of breaking out from this resistance line, which should be strong signal overall. And let's take a look on gold as well. So the gold actually reached it. Let me see if it's new all-time highs or what. If it's all-time highs, nope, we didn't reach new all-time highs. However, uh, like I had this check mark, so we got this. So we once again we reached this level. We still have higher lows all over the places, and the only thing is to beat right now is level of 25, 27. That's the level to beat right now on this market. And if we're gonna break through this level, the gold gonna move higher. However, um, I'll probably already said this one before, is that for gold, it's taking sometimes really a lot of time to break some major levels. For example, that one, the level of 2000, we tested many times, and level of 2000 you can see over here. So we kind of tested it even in 2018, sorry, in 2011. And in 2022, 21, 20 as well, we kind of tested 2000 level once more, and once more. So many attempts to break out from 2000 level, and only after after February of this year, we kind of broke through it and move it up to 500. So this is a huge milestone for gold. So I would not be surprised if we're gonna stay in this range for a little bit longer. However, the range is pretty big in terms of time. So it's like almost 1 month we are in this range. So there is a possibility for some kind of shake uh, shake action, either to the downside, either to break out from uh, 25, 27 level. That's going to be a key moment on the market in the next couple of months. And let's take a look on Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is a little bit different to S&P. It's basically almost the same. However, the Nasdaq is only tech market, so it's only tech companies, and we see kind of similar price action to S&P. we moved to the downside. We actually reached 16,654, and right now we are bouncing off, and we bounced it off 17,000, and right now at 7150. So what I would expect is to reach 17,500. And to me, the tech market is kind of looking a little bit weaker than S&P 500, just simply because on S&P 500 we kind of get the really big and massive retracement to the upside from the drop in the beginning of the August, and for S&P we reached almost 90% correction. However, Nasdaq only reaches 70% correction, which is kind of fine. Consider it what we see on the S&P. That's 100% fine, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna go to the upside in short term, and in mid-term as well. So what is happening right now? It's so Nasdaq is actually rebounding from 05 retracement level of Fibonacci, and we are heading to 7,500. That's possible area of target on the Nasdaq for next couple of days, and I'm expecting that we kind of will go to the upside during. Well, it depends a lot on tomorrow news, because tomorrow we're gonna have PPI Thursday, and depends on the news that we're gonna have on the PPI. That's gonna change something. If we're gonna have bad news on PPI, we're probably gonna stay for a little bit a while in this range. But if we're gonna have good numbers, good news all over the places, I don't see the reason why we could go down. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. Really enjoyed this session with you guys, and let me know if you have some questions during this webinar. Maybe you have some questions on the market. Maybe you have some questions on the strategies, and maybe I don't know. Maybe on the next live stream you want to discuss some things over the indicators or stuff like this. I would love uh, to have the chat with you about that. So let me know this one in the comments, and I see you on the next Wednesday in the same time, in the same place. So stay profitable and see you next time.